Hey, buddy, if you want to continue to learn about Donald Trump's pathology, please make sure to follow along and share. I've said since 2017 he is an extremely dangerous individual owned by his pathology. And every day, it seems, there's great examples that we can use to understand exactly what's going on in Donald Trump's mind. And believe it or not, actually predict what his behavior is going to be. So it's all in this book, which will be out fairly soon. Again, I'm not selling it to make money. I say this every time. I'm sure the paperback's going to be $10. But the Kindle version, we're only going to sell for 99 cents, which means I make no money, but I want to educate as many people as possible. So why is this important? Well, it's very important because you can use the book to essentially predict what Donald Trump behavior is going to be. So today, as I record this, there's been some more information released about Epstein and Donald Trump's connection to this guy. And here's Donald Trump's response on Truth Social, essentially going absolutely apeshit because he cannot stand the idea of this fake grandiosity that he's produced actually being taken down a step or two. He literally will suffer what is called narcissistic wounds. So in the book, I'm going to put this up. You can literally predict how someone like Donald Trump will react. So here it is. When someone actually finds out that they've had a contradiction to their grandiose self, in other words, something they've made up, this is called narcissistic injury, a psychological wound that triggers intense defensive reactions. Criticism is narcissistic injury because it suggests imperfection. Remember, Donald Trump doesn't believe he's imperfect at anything. Remember, he says he even knows more about beef farming or beef raising than any farmer out there. Failure is narcissistic injury because it contradicts his belief in his supreme capabilities. Now, when this rage occurs, when narcissistic injury occurs, you end up with narcissistic rage. You may have actually even heard about this, right, in his first administration, throwing ketchup at walls and things like that. Donald Trump won't respond proportionally. He attacks viciously and tries to destroy the people who he believes are actually ruining his reputation. He's incapable of responding proportionally. We'll also see some kind of diversion. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see him attacking Venezuela. I said this once before, or even Nigeria, though that's probably less likely. This is the type of individual Donald Trump is. The other thing that will happen, if he truly believes, if it all comes out about him and Epstein, he could have a narcissistic collapse, a narcissistic injury. You can go away. Donald Trump disappeared for 6 days. Their fake self, this fake grandiosity collapses. They cannot manage it. Unless there's people around them constantly saying how wonderful they are, which of course he does have, Donald Trump could end up in narcissistic collapse, in which case he could disappear again for a few weeks at a time.